Good morning and welcome to Usha's Kitchen. Today's recipe is something that I'm going to make which is not only rich in vitamins but very rich in protein, amino acids, enzymes and necessary vitamins. I'm making two types of dishes. One has got natural herbs and spices and the other one is a sweet dish which has got jaggery and a very good substitute for sugar. In the spicy dish, I'm using natural herbs and spices, that is pepper, ginger, which is not only good for digestion, it also fights against cold and fever, which is very essential these days. And in the sweet dish, I'm using jaggery, as I've already told you. So you want to know what the dish is? It is nothing but Pongal, sweet and khara Pongal that I'll be making, and hopefully you will cook and you will stay healthy and stay positive. Good morning and welcome to my kitchen, and let's start making Pongal. And as you can see, I've taken I'll be taking 2 cups of rice and half a cup of moong dal. So 2 cups of rice, a little rice is remaining, so I'll be adding it later. And I'm taking 2 half cups of moong dal. That is the proportion, and I'll be using the same proportion to make 2 dishes, that is sweet Pongal and khara Pongal. The main dish, that is the main ingredients, that is rice and moong dal, is the same. So I'll be cooking it together, and as you can see, I'll be first frying moong dal and rice with a little bit of ghee, 3/4 tablespoon of ghee, so that you don't get the raw smell of rice and the moong dal, and the smell, it's heavenly. When you're making Pongal, you get that festival smell, and that fills the entire house, and you don't have to really fry it till it changes the color and nothing like that. Till the aroma, till the ghee gets mixed with the rice and a little bit of rawness of the rice and the moong dal changes, and you'll have to fry it, not for 15 minutes, something like that. You just have to fry, stir fry the rice and the moong dal together, and sweet smell just fills the room. Now I'm washing rice and moong dal. Please wash the ingredients more than once, because you'll have mud. It's coming from a shop, coming from a market, so it's definitely advisable to wash the rice and the moong dal more than 2 times. Pongal is the festival of harvest. It's a harvest festival and celebrated in traditional Hindu homes. And this is the main dish. Along with Pongal, there are many other dishes that are made, but this is very important. This is a very important dish that we make for Pongal, sweet and khara Pongal. Now I'm actually measuring water 1:2, but for Pongal you will have to take more than 2 cups. If it's 2 glasses, then it is 4 cups, but for Pongal it is more than 4 cups. So it is always 1:2, 2.5 is the ratio. So since I've taken 2 cups of rice and 1 cup of moong dal, so I'll be using double. I've actually kept moong dal and rice for cooking. I've used cooker. It'll be faster to cook. But traditionally, they don't cook in cooker. But since we're all busy, so I'm just using cooker to cook rice and moong dal. And the next ingredient is jaggery. It's a 500 ml of half a kg of jaggery that is there in the jar. But then I've used a little bit of jaggery, so I'll be using only half, that is 250 mg. It is 1/4 kilo of jaggery that I'll be using for sweet Pongal. I'm melting jaggery. Now the सीटी बज रही है अपनी कुकर की, and just wait for 3 to 4 whistles, because Pongal has to be mashed. The rice has to be really cooked. So I actually wait for 3 to 4 whistles, and सीटी बज रही है. And now this is what I'll be making with Pongal, that is chutney. You can see I've taken coconut, I've taken chana dal and green chili. This is for chutney, and this is for khara pongal. You can see I'm going to use cashew nuts, peppercorns and ginger. This is for khara pongal. For sweet pongal, things which I'll be frying is coconut, grated coconut, cashew nut, badam and grapes, dry grapes and cardamom powder. This is for sweet pongal. So meanwhile, I'll be making chutney. So I've added all the ingredients necessary for the chutney. You should add salt for the chutney. So I'm grinding chutney for khara pongal, and the chutney is all ready. I'll have to do the seasoning. And now you can see my dal and my rice is really cooked. I'm mashing it even more further. You might have to add more water to it, because it's really cooked and there's no water, and pongal has to be a little watery. So you can see the moong dal and the rice being cooked. Actually, as I've told you that we need water, so I'm actually heating water on the other side for khara pongal, and this side I'm actually filtering jaggery water for my sweet pongal. I'm doing the dishes together to save time. So this side hot water and this side sweet water, and as you can see I'm adding salt for khara pongal, and even for sweet pongal you'll have to add a little bit of salt. Now I'm adding turmeric. Turmeric is so good for your health. COVID season, add more of turmeric. And now I'm adding a bit of ginger that I grated and I've kept. And when the water is hot, I'm adding pongal, that is I'm adding rice and moong dal, and I'm mashing it. You can also add milk, milk, so that the pongal, when it comes up, they say pongal or pongal. So some add milk and in khara pongal, but then it's optional. You can add or you can leave it. You can see I'm also adding turmeric in jaggery water. As I've told you, turmeric is very good for health. I'm adding a bit of salt in the jaggery water. So you'll have to add the sweetness of the sweet pongal also tastes better with a pinch of salt. Any sweet dish, add a pinch of salt, the taste comes up. And in the sweet pongal, I'm adding rice and the remaining rice and the moong dal that I've kept, and both the pongals are just getting ready together. And I've added a bit of ghee also. So I'm actually mixing it really well. And my pongal is just getting ready. Now both the pongals are ready, and I'm going to season all my ingredients that I've kept. Now first I'll be seasoning for sweet pongal before I do it for khara pongal. First I'm actually adding grated coconut until it becomes a little golden brown. So I'm actually frying grated coconut. And now because badam also takes a little time to be cooked, so I'm adding badam as well, and I'm frying it. Badam is optional, some use it, some don't. And then I'm finally added I've added them together. I've added in the spicy pongal, and the next I've fried everything. I've added in the sweet pongal, and then now I'm frying everything for khara pongal. As you can see, I've fried for the sweet pongal, the remaining ingredients, that is cashew nut and grapes. I'm frying it and I'm adding it in the sweet pongal. First I fried grated coconut, badam, later cashew nut and sweet grapes, the dry grapes. Finally I've added cardamom powder for the sweet pongal, and all the yummy ingredients together makes it even more tasty. For the khara pongal, I'm frying cashew nut and peppercorns. These are the two ingredients that I'll be using, that I'll be frying for the Khara Pongal. And see, the cashew nut has changed its color, and now I'll be adding it to the Khara Pongal. Both the pongals look so yummy and it smells festival, you get the smell, festival smell and the sweet aroma. It's so sweet, I just can't explain. So please try this recipe. It's yummy and it's tasty, healthy. See, this is how the pongal looks. If you feel the pongal is a little, it has to be a little more watery, you can either add water, some add milk. The choice is yours, but I prefer it in this consistency. Now I'll be doing tadka for my chutney, and for the chutney I've used mustard seeds and red chili and curry leaves. So I'm frying mustard seeds, red chili, and then now I'm adding curry leaves. So this is the tadka smell is also so tempting, you feel hungry. So I've actually fried all of them together, and I'll be adding this to the chutney. Yummy chutney, yummy pongal, and full. I've actually used half the coconut because we are only two, and because we are adding chana dal. Finally, I'm offering all this to God. I've also kept til gud because it's a Maharashtrian special, and til gud is what is kept for Shankranti here. And I've also kept sugar cane that is offered to God and later eaten by us as a prasad. As you can see, I've kept everything before God, and let's do puja. We then do a puja with whatever we have made in front of God, and after that we have the pongal. If you like my video, please like, share, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll be coming with another dish. Until then, stay positive.